got married.
Yeah.
His little brother got married. Remember I went to that?
Yeah.
And I cried at that wedding.
Huh.
Okay? And my date, who wasn't Jewish, she told me to stop crying.
Yeah, yeah. See,
She
she's
said,
probably
"Don't cry."
Protestant.
No!
She Catholic?
She was raised Catholic.
Okay.
So how do you explain that?
Well, she was raised Catholic in a Protestant-influenced country.
Oh, that's the nuance, huh?
Well, I said...
And she's Italian. How
I
do you
said-
explain that?
I said Italian Catholic. Did she grow up in Italy?
No, she grew
No,
up.
she grew up in the United States, which is a Protestant-influenced country. So Catholics run the gamut. So Catholics, like who grew up in Spain or in Italy or in Greece, they tend to be much more expressive of their emotions than Catholics who grew up in England, Northern Europe, United States, or Australia. Thank you, folks, and you can hit my PayPal button. It's on the upper left of my website. I also do weddings and bar mitzvahs, so I'm happy to analyze every ethnic and racial group for their predilections.
All right, next thing. You want one of these? I broke you down last time. I know if I keep asking them.
No, it's disgusting.
They're not
You've
disgusting.
been sucking on these, like people if people don't watch the video, they're going to assume that something immoral is going on because they hear you sucking very loudly. They're thinking, oh, Levi must have made a really good point, so now Rabs is paying him off.
You're disgusting.
That's what they're thinking.
No,
you're disgusting.
You're disgusting.
No, you're much more disgusting.
You're disgusting.
You are so disgusting. You make me wanna.
You're disgusting. You even
was
think like
you're
that.
like suck.
Okay,
suck,
go commit adultery.
It's like,
Nobody cares, lady.
Suck,
Go
suck,
commit
suck.
adultery.
Oh,
go
is that
commit
last
adultery.
dick? I shouldn't have sucked that last
Go
dick.
commit
That's
adultery.
That's why I got HIV. Oh, it was that last one. I was ahead of the game. I was ahead of the game. I was laughing. And then, oh, it was that last one. I shouldn't have sucked that last one.
Go bang that guy's wife. Go for it.
No, it'd be immoral. It'd be against the Torah. Jews were shepherds. So Egyptians despised shepherds, just as Christians despise moneylenders in the Middle Ages and pornographers today. So like Jews have always done the dirty work. Like today we make porn.
Can I
A few hundred years ago we lent money. And 3,000 years ago we were shepherds.
Why did it bother them that we were shepherds?
I don't know.
Okay, let's think. What was the god of the Egyptians?
A animal that you heard.
It was the sheep. It was
Sheep.
the ram. That was their god. What bothered them was that we were slaughtering and we were treating their god as just a barnyard creature. That was the problem, is that we were disrespecting their god.
And also, did they get ticked off when we named Maimonides Ram Bam?
Are you only asked Rab's dates shamelessly?
Just talking about your wedding date.
Yeah, well, that's an old story. But here, wait a second. Are you taking the real questions, or are you only taking the?
I'm sending you the transcript, so I'm doing the best I
okay.
can. So what do you think about that? Like, 3,000 years ago, Jews would despise shepherds, and then there were money lenders.
No, I
Today
think
they're pornographers.
I told
like
you
we do
why.
the-
Okay, well, let's go backtrack and do your thing, and with fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
The Goyim didn't like them. Was it 3,000 years ago? 3,300 years ago? 3,500 years ago? They didn't like us because we screwed with their gods, if you will. You know, we killed their gods. We were disrespecting their gods. According to you, money lendering 200 years ago, they didn't like us. That means money was their god. If you're willing to say that they didn't like us because we fucked with their god, that means that you.
Point, yeah.
Okay, and then today it would be porn. If
Yeah.
you believe that porn is their god,
Yeah.
then that's why they hate us,
Because we're undercutting and putting it on for free on the internet.
we're disrespecting their god.
Yeah. Because we just stream it for free. Now you can get anything you want, just the click of a mouse over here. And that's like.
Do you know there hasn't been a single week where we neglected to say the word porn? I don't know if it's because you were in the business. I don't know what it is, but every week we talk about porn. And you know what's funny? I don't think I talk about porn after I leave here until I come back.
If you could marry one porn star and have her convert to Judaism, which one would you choose?
I'm not interested.
Okay. Neither am I.
I mean,
makes
if she
me ill.
If she already, wait, let me just clarify. If she already did, there's some porn star out there, right? And she already did tshuva, and she's from now. You know, she's running around with with the tichel.
Yeah. Well, she's not married yet.
I read a word.
She's not married yet.
No, she's
waiting for you.
Whatever. She's got the Jewish hijab on.
Yeah.
You know, then hey, it's not like ugh.
Which one would you like?
It's not for me to
Which
judge.
one would you like to go that direction for?
No, I don't. I don't want anybody to go that direction. If she already has made tshuva and she's no longer part of that, that's fine. But I'm not going to say, oh, look at the one over here, right? I want her to make tshuva, and then I can't think like that. But if she already made tshuva, I wouldn't hold that against her.
Okay.
Who's me to judge, right?
Exactly. And so Jews wanted their own area.
I told you this. I said this here once. I dated a stripper.
Was this while she was stripping?
Yeah, I met her at the club. No, she ended up going to yeshiva. She made tshuva. She went to yeshiva. She was a Jewish girl. She went to seminary, and then she dated me. She had been a stripper. If I was going to take the attitude of, oh, you used to show it for guys, and,
Right.
you know, I don't hold that against them.
Why do so many women in yeshiva? Why were so many of them strippers?
I only know one.
So Joseph did a really tricky thing. He said to his brothers, "Tell the Pharaoh and the Egyptians, you're sheep herders rather than traders," and said that they won't want to have much to do with you, and you get your own separate.
Right? Why would they have no one to do with them? Because you're screwing with their God. You know what that would be tantamount today? Let's think about that. What would that be tantamount today to? What's like the real God?
The Oscars. Sensitivity. Barack Obama.
In the liberal world.
Yeah, Barack Obama. At least until recently.
No, in the liberal world, it would be somebody who'd be like a homophobe.
Yeah.
You know, if you ran around saying, you know, death to the gays, what are those signs
Or
say?
even, I believe in marriage should only be between a man and a woman.
Right, but that's nothing. I mean, I say that out loud, right? But I'm saying, like, going to the extra extreme, it's like death to the gays or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And run around with those signs, you're going to be left alone.
God hates faggotry.
Yeah, something like that. You would be left alone in this
But
country.
God does hate faggotry.
That's about the thing you could say the most that would piss off all the
God
liberals.
does hate faggotry, right?
I wouldn't...
I didn't say God hates fags.
No. I mean, that's not a Jewish concept.
God hates faggotry.
He doesn't hate anyone.
Yeah,
right?
But he hates that behavior.
It's an abomination.
Makes him
Yeah,
want to retch.
I don't like that.
And it's also,
But he doesn't. You know what he also doesn't like?
Mhm.
He doesn't like adultery.
I just don't find male-on-male homosexuality aesthetically pleasing. Like, do you think it's aesthetically pleasing?
No,
Well,
but
like one man
why would
to
you be
implant
looking at
himself.
that? Why is that?
I mean, just the idea of one man implanting himself in another man's hairy bum is just not aesthetically pleasing to me. How about for you?
No, that's not where when I surf porn, I don't go to those sites. Next thing.
So is it important for Jews to live in their own separate enclaves, like
It's good.
Joseph's brothers?
We are insular. Jews are meant to be insular. We're not supposed to be assimilating or whatever. You know, I mean, we have a problem today that you have all these assimilated Jews and they're all over the world, and we have to bring them back and get them back into the neighborhood, if you will, right? But primarily, we should be insular. We should, you know, live in these conclaves, as you call them.
What was the biggest sin? Woody Allen marrying a non-Jew, or Woody Allen marrying his daughter?
That wasn't his daughter.
Oh, stepdaughter.
He married a non-Jew?
Yeah, she looks very Asian to me.
Oh, right. Her,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Who was her mom, by the way?
She was adopted by the woman that
Mia
Farrow.
And was she Jewish?
Mia Farrow, I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to say much worse that he's marrying non-Jews. Much worse. The fact that Or if if you have a woman and she's like this make believe stuff, because according to
They-
Torah it's a nothing to him. We like to make the